welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am excited to see you here. And of course, once again, this is Brilliant English with Mercy. Welcome all the time. Always excited to have you here. Today we're going to look at shift and stress. Of course, stress is typically the force placed on the syllable of a particular word, usually changing the stress or changing the meaning of the word from one part of speech or one word class to another word class. It doesn't happen for all words, but it does happen for others. Others is just for emphasis sake. But in today's video, we are going to look at the ones that change its word class from one to another. So we're going to look at some words that change from noun to verb and adjective to adjective. But we are going to center around nouns and verbs. Okay? So yes, a word changes its word class based on the stress, on what syllable rather the stress is placed on. And in today we're going to look at stress placed on the first syllable and the second syllable. And of course, when a stress is placed on the first syllable of a particular word, it would be a noun, and when it moves from the first to the second syllable, it would become a verb. So we're going to look at shift and stress from noun to verb. So listen carefully. You can pause this video, listen again to enable you hear properly. Okay? So let's get started. First word, object. Object. It's a noun. Object. Object. So you would notice in the first pronunciation, object. The stress is on the first syllable, making the first syllable a lot louder than the second syllable. Okay? So, but when it moves to another part of speech, the first syllable that was initially louder becomes way low, and then the second syllable becomes a stronger or a primary stress. Okay? So, let's go again. Object. Object. You got that? Next, subject. 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 So when you listen carefully, you will see how the meaning is also changing as the stress is also changing from the first syllable to another syllable, right? Let's try again from the first word. Object. Object. Great. So, object. It's literally something. Your phone, your television, your chair, your table. These are objects. And then when it moves and becomes a verb, remember, a noun is a naming word and a verb is words that signify action, right? So when it moves to become a verb, it becomes an action. So you go object, referring to something. Object, referring to action. You get to hear this a lot in the law court, where you get to hear objection, my lord. Objection. Can you see what the stress is now? It's an action, so it becomes a verb. All right, so let's look at the second word. Do you hear God? Subject. Subject. And subject. Subject. Okay, so subject. Typically something that you learn in school. Okay, it could be math. Math is a subject. Okay, but then when somebody is put under suggestion, okay, that means the person is being acted upon, or authority is being exacted upon this person or something. It could be even an animal. Okay, subjecting the person or thing to pain or to discomfort or to something they do not want. All right, so let's look at the next word. You have got contest, contest, and contest, 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 contest. Bet you got that. Okay. All right, next you have got convict, convict, and convict, convict, convict. Great. Next you have got transport, 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 transport. And next you have got rebel, 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 and rebel, rebel, rebel. Next you have got protest, protest, and protest, protest, protest. Okay, next you have got escort, escort, and escort, escort. Next you have got record, record, and record, record, record. Okay, next you have got import, 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 and import, import. All right, so I hope you now know the differences. And one last word you have got contrast, contrast, and contrast, contrast. Easy? All right, so now you know how that a word changes its meaning. Okay, it's not spelled differently, but pronunciation changes the word class, meaning it changes the meaning of the word to another. So you can use one word in different or in multiple cases and it will mean different things. And that's what we call ambiguity in English. So your pronunciation is what helps mix the difference in meaning, because words like these is so difficult, except if it is written, you just may not be able to understand exactly what the meaning in that context is said, except it is written. But when it is pronounced, if not well or properly articulated, it would be difficult for you to actually understand what the meaning of that word is or what it means. Remember, writing and speaking are very different. It's easy for people to understand things when it is written than when it is said, especially from non-native speaker. So understanding how each word is pronounced gives you an edge and your listener. And of course, it helps you both understand how each word is better pronounced and what it also means. So let's do a rundown on these words again. So we have got object, object, subject, subject, contest, contest, convict, convict, transport, transport, rebel, 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 rebel. I like that one. And then you have got protest, protest, and protest, escort, and escort, escort, and escort, record, and record, import, import, contrast, contrast. All right, now I know that you have a better grasp of how shifting stress can also change the word class of a particular word or different group of word. So remember, pronunciation is super key because it helps your listener understand exactly what you're saying or what you mean. Many times people have issues not because they're not saying what they want to say, but because they're saying it in a way that is not understood by the listener. So your pronunciation will help you eliminate a whole lot of troubles that you have got with your colleagues at work. So if you have trouble with pronunciation, you should enroll in my in my class for January. Yes. Whether you want to be a teacher or you want to improve your pronunciation, I am right here for you. Hit me privately, send me a DM on WhatsApp. My details are in the comments there. Just find it, it's somewhere right there. Send me a DM on WhatsApp directly, or you can send me an email and take a spot right now. January, let's get started with something that helps you begin the year big, strong, and more confident. I see you in the next video. Bye bye.